Now, apart from the federal government reviewing the tariff for electricity, we also have issues of Dangote Group reviewing their prices. Now we look at the impact of periodic downward review of petrol priced by the Dangote Group. And joining us in this discussion, we have Gabriel Lornumbe, a lecturer at the Department of Political Science at the International Relations, Taraba State University, joining us from Jalingo. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us at this time.
Good evening, everyone, viewers.
All right, so straight to the questions we have. Dangote Refinery had yesterday slashed petrol loading price to 820 naira per litre from 890 naira per litre. What do you think is the general implication of this action against the current economic conditions that is facing many Nigerians?
Yes, to start with, it is a welcome development that Dangote Refinery has considered the plight of Nigerians by slashing down the pump price of PMS to 825 naira per litre. It means that Nigerians will feel some relief in terms of the harsh economic realities that they've been passing through. It means that the prices of goods in the market would also reduce, and Nigerians will make some savings, which will enable them to purchase more goods and services over time. It also means that for the average farmer, for the average householder who is a farmer, there will be more investment, more money to save, and then invest in agriculture over the season. That will also mean that economic growth and development will be stimulated, because the money that would have been used in buying fuel, which has now been, cut down, will now be saved to venture into other sectors of the economy. And that will mean that the cost of living also will come down a bit, not too much, but it will come down from where it used to be to a present state of things now. So on the whole, we can say that it's a welcome development, because Nigerians have been suffering under the yoke of fuel price hikes. And if we have this kind of relief at this time in this country, it is something to be thankful for.
Now, let's look at the other sector where there seems not to be much competition, and that's the federal government making announcement of plans to review electricity tariff for Band B and C. Do you see this new plan as encouraging more investment in the sector, or do you see it increasing the burden on customers, especially the ones in Band B and C?
It's an act of taking away what government had given the people in terms of minimum wage increment, in terms of the little money they would have saved from the slash in the pump price of petroleum products. It means that Nigerians are going to pay more for electricity. It means that many people will be pushed into poverty. People who had been having costs, have cost to use electricity over time, will have to reduce their consumption of electricity. And that will lead them to start consuming non-sustainable sources of energy, like the felling down of trees to get firewood, charcoal, and all that. And that will not augur well for sustainable development in the country. We're also talking about the fact that when you have higher electricity tariff to pay, it means the cost of doing business will increase as well. And when the cost of doing business increases, Nigerians will pay more. And in some cases, when you have a business that is not, you do not even have much capital, like the case of medium and small scale or size enterprises, they may be forced to close up. And closure of businesses will lead to further economic stress and stresses. It is not good for the economy, it's not good for everyone, because some people may have to resort to criminal ways of living. And once the wave of crime increases in society, whatever gain that you would have made in the form of inviting private enterprises to come and invest in the country would be negated over time. So to me, it is not a welcome development. It does not augur well for the Nigerian economy in the long run.
Thank you so much for sharing your views with us on our news at this time. Thank you so much for joining us.